Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the FearFans podcast. I'm your host, Don. With me is Nick and Chris. And yeah, we've got a pretty crazy one for you tonight.
But first off, why don't we talk about what we had just gone through this previous weekend? I mean, we got to say something about this.
We do. We definitely do. So, this Saturday, me, Nick, and our friend Nikki went over to, just so there's no confusion, not the Nikki from Australia. No, this is our
No,
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a local friend of ours named Nikki that she and I, Don and I, we've known for years. Although I've known her since high school, and also Don, just to correct when you said this past Saturday, not this Saturday.
No, this past Saturday. That's what I meant. This past Saturday, we went over to the Days of the Dead horror convention in Rosemont, and where we got to meet all sorts of people, such as cast members from The Return of the Living Dead.
For the
We
40th
met
anniversary.
for the 40th anniversary. That's right. And we also met Heather Langenkamp, who is mostly known as Nancy in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. And let's see, we've met Sean S. Cunningham, director of Friday the 13th.
And producer of Last House on the Left, and director of the movie's House. No, not the not the Fox TV series like most people are familiar. We're talking about movies from the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
Some people will get confused with the TV series House.
Veronica Cartwright, who was known for Alien, The Birds, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and let's see. Oh yeah, the opening of Scary Movie 2.
That's right.
That's definitely a highlight.
And we also met, I forgot her name, so tell me if you remember, Don. The girl from Silent Hill we saw.
Oh, yes.
I forgot her name. In fact, I just realized next year will be, I'm going to check to see on AMC if they're going to have anything, but AMC Theaters, next year will be Silent Hill's 20th anniversary.
Wait, was it Jodelle Furland? Was that her name?
I think that was, yeah.
Yeah, that was. She was also in. Yes, she was also in Case 39. I remember her from that, the one with Renee Zellweger.
Wow. And she also briefly appeared as that zombie in Cabin in the Woods, the little girl zombie.
That's right.
To a much sparkly degree, she was also in one of the Twilight movies.
Yes. So we had one hell of a time meeting all those people.
That's awesome. We also, we were supposed to meet one other actress. Unfortunately, we didn't get the chance. Felissa Rose was there. Sadly, we couldn't see. And also some of the cast from Aliens was there too. But sadly, again, we couldn't find them. And also, this was Nikki's favorite, surprisingly, out of everyone, was we met that stuntman who had been not only have been in several movies, but among those was Thanksgiving, which we just watched like 2 weeks ago. And it was just kind of incredible to, in some way, shape, or form. Yes, he was a stuntman technically, but we were kind of meeting the man behind the John Carver mask.
Who was his name? Was it Alex Armbuster, or was it
Ryan like that? I forget. I remember his first name was Alex. I can't remember
the
other.
Alex. Yes, Alex Armbuster. That's right. That's who it was. And he was awesome. He really was
like so awesome to chat with. Like you could tell he enjoyed our comment. Like he is basically the kind of guy who would just sit down and hang out with you and chat as long as you pretty much wanted to. He was awesome.
Oh yeah, seriously, yeah, he was like amazing to talk
to. We also, in addition to, because part of this was, hey Nikki, there she is, Nikki from Australia in this case. Good to see you. And also, in addition to a lot of the horror celebrities, we also saw some of my paranormal community who was there, because some of the investigators, primarily from Paraflix, was taking part in it. And although the event ended at 7:00, they were having a paranormal panel. We had Larry Eisler, Chris Fleming, Cara Phillip, Amelia Cotter, Alexander Felix. I mean, Jack Chavez, who does the Chicago Paranormal Convention. There was also a lot of familiar faces there too. Don, for you and Nikki, they were new for you guys, but I knew them personally, so it was a lot of fun. But why don't you tell them, when we met the cast of The Return of the Living Dead, first off, and Pickle Tom's in the chat.
Hey Tom.
Just before we get to that, I just want to say one other thing about it. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, well, do we have any pictures from this? We did take pictures while we were there. Unfortunately, we couldn't take pictures with the celebrities because they were asking for a high price. Um, like it was like anywhere between 40 to $60
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
each celebrity. So the idea of taking pictures with them, that would have resulted in the hundreds of dollars for us. But we thought, you know what?
Yeah.
We get to chat. We got to chat with them. We got to somewhat hang out with them. That's what matters most, and
Yeah.
we'll remember that. That will be with us forever now.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, I wanted to address this comment. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, this comment. Amy Knight said, "You mentioned Thanksgiving, and the scene of Black Friday caused me to be afraid. She's afraid of Black Friday, worried that she might. Oh, you're talking about the opening scene. Yeah, I was wondering, are we sure that's Black Friday and not just Sunday morning at Costco?
Well, that's what I got to deal with at the grocery store. Almost, that's what I'm dealing with right now. It was crazy today.
And it will be
But-
tomorrow too.
Oh, wait, Tom says he doesn't have a link to join. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
he
wait,
doesn't
that's
have
right.
a
He
link
does.
to
Oh,
join.
sorry, Tom. I forgot. You weren't in that chat. Here, I'll send you right now. I'm sorry.
Don, also just to correct you on something, Anime Night. He said he's a guy, not a girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused with somebody else. I'm sorry.
It said Anime Night, so I kind of figured it was a guy.
Yeah, I must have got. I had a girl on here who had a similar name to that. I must have got that mixed. I do apologize if that's the case.
Oh wait, Tom said Kate sent it to him.
Well,
Oh.
now he's got it twice.
Oh, okay, you have it. Okay, cool.
Well, while we're waiting for Tom, just to go back quickly, like why don't we talk? I'm just going to say real quick when we met the Return of the Living Dead cast. First off, they were very nice folks. They were great to chat with. But Don, I'm going to leave it because this is your thing. Why don't you tell everybody when we met one particular actor from that movie about what happened? That's your thing right there. I mean, yes, I was the one who invited you guys to it, but when this happened, this is all on you.
All right, yeah. So one actor in this in Return to the Living Dead, who was also in Friday the 13th Part 5 and Scooby Doo, Miguel Nunez Jr. He gave me his contact info and is interested in being part of the podcast. So I'm wanting to get in contact with him soon to figure out when we could have him on. Because at first we were going to see if we were going to talk about Scooby Doo with him, but he seemed a little kind of bummed that he missed out on us talking about Return of the Living Dead and Friday the 13th Part 5 with him. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do one better for him. We're going to talk to him about all of his popular works, all of his favorite memories with his acting career. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And who knows, Don? I was just thinking about this. If he enjoys being on the show with us, for that case, considering that I'm sure he stays in contact with the other cast members. I can't say for sure. You may want to get the other cast members maybe somehow involved, so you never know. And if that's not enough, here's something for me. When we went to go see Heather Langenkamp, the first thing she asked me before we even asked anything to her, she saw my vest, my trademark vest that I always wear. She goes, "Are you an actual ghost hunter?" Like, yes, I am. And somehow I said, I don't remember exactly what she said, but I did bring up about our network. And she said, "Oh, you should have me on at some point." I was like, no. As I would probably say, normally I don't talk this way, but I'm just going to do it the right way. I was literally like, no way.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Nick, maybe I'm hoping there's a way you can reach out to her. I'm sure, like, if she doesn't, if she is interested, I'm sure she would like to join one of your shows.
I'm sure. I mean, I know I should have asked her, like, saying, "Well, how can I get a hold of you?" But in this day and age, with what everybody's got with social media, like Instagram and stuff, I'm sure there's a way we can contact her. And
Yeah, for sure, Nick.
yeah, just so that, of course, obviously, because she's met thousands of fans, so best thing to do is email her, and just so she can remember who I am, send a picture with my vest, introduce myself once again, and see if maybe we could try to get her on. But overall, the entire event, oh my God, it was so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still feeling the excitement and the adrenaline from that night that we were there.
Oh yeah. Hey, I feel the same thing, man.
Like literally, I know I said this last night and the other night when we were playing Minecraft, but as soon as we walked away from the desk and when Don got one of the actors' contacts, I literally put my arm around, like pat on back. Don, do you realize you got one of the actors' numbers? Like, oh my god, we were like, literally, even though this was. I mean, me and Nikki, we were trying our absolute best, like not to freak out with excitement. We were so happy that this happened. It was like it was
I
one of the
was,
happiest moments in our lives.
yeah, I was. I'll be honest. I was like thinking, oh my god, is this really happening? Like, but I was just containing my excitement. I wanted to maintain. I kept my cool. So
Yeah, but it was just such an unbelievable feeling. I mean, I really had to stop and think for a sec, thinking like, please tell me, am I dreaming right now? This can't be real. So it was just awesome. And also just one other word, because I just see Billy mentioned something about Cunningham. Cunningham was great to chat with, but he was a little bit hard to understand. I mean, the guy, he's 83 years old now. So
yeah.
there were questions I think me and Nikki also had, but we couldn't hear him too well. So we just decided, we'll take with what we got. But either way, he was still great to chat with regardless.
Oh yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
We also met Ted Raimi.
Yeah, we met. Oh, yeah, almost forgot about him. Yeah, we got to meet Ted Raimi.
How did you get Ted Raimi, man?
I don't know why. Like I said, seriously, today's been like I was burned out when I got home from work. I wasn't even thinking about other than because again, with Thanksgiving coming up, we were running around the store literally. So it was, but yeah, Ted Raimi, we got to chat with, got to hang out with for a little bit, and I'm also gonna just say one more word of note just before we get to Wickerman is that I don't think we also could have came at a more perfect timing, because when you go to a lot of these conventions, including horror movie conventions, there's usually hundreds, if not over 1,000 people at these events. There's lines that build up, wanting to see fans and stuff. We came at a time like where at first it was pretty crowded, but as we were going through the different aisles to where the celebrities and other booth tables were, there was no lines for any of these people. Yeah. And there was no one behind us either. So we got to chat, and again, we got to hang out and chat with them as long as we pretty much wanted to without having to worry about other people around us. So it was around that time, I think, when the crowd started dying down, like kind of when things were starting to close down. But once again, when that happens, that's actually the best time, because again, you don't have to worry about lines or crowds. So I think it was that classic example that we were truly at the right place at the right time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was a very eventful Saturday.
That's right. Tom we forgot to mention about Ted to Tom on Minecraft night. We never told him yet. Yeah,
that's right. We didn't tell you. Sorry.
Yeah, both of us forgot. But yeah, Tom wasn't there for that. So yeah, he was a great guy.
Ted Ted Raimi. That guy's awesome.
He has a huge, even with what you see in the movies, there's times he has a great sense of humor. And of course, he not only just did horror movies, he also starred, I don't know if he was in all of them, but he was in one of the Spider-Man movies as well.
Oh, yeah. He worked with Spider-Man with Sam Raimi, his brother, and also Bruce Campbell. They were all part of it.
Yeah, if it's a Sam Raimi, I've always said, if it's a Sam Raimi project, I can guarantee his brother, Ted, is going to have some kind of involvement with his movies. I mean, those are true brothers right there working together on something that they all... Sam is the one who's always behind the camera. Ted is always the one in front of the camera.
That's right.
So, yeah, we're hoping they're going to have another one. Evil Dead, of course.
Evil Dead. That's what they started with.
And that's where that was one of Ted Raimi's first roles. Not the first one, but Evil Dead 2 when he was Henrietta. But they are going to have another Days of the Dead festival. I think they said it was going to be sometime in March, which they're also combining it with. They were also combining with another event. I think it was like a Comic-Con or something. Instead of having two separate conventions, they're combining the two into one. Nice. So depending on the dates and depending on who's all going to be there, we're going to try to make it out again. Which that also means that sadly, this was the last Paracon of any type for me in this case for 2025, because now that we're approaching the holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas season.
Right.
Aside from what we went to this past weekend, for the most part, the Paracon season and road trips, the season's just about over. So as I always say, I probably said this last year, but I'll say it again. But therefore, we'll have to wait till like late March or early April before the season really returns.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a wait, but yeah, it's gonna be worth it. I'm looking forward to being part of those another one of those events, because that was a damn good time. I especially loved meeting Alan Troutman, who played the Tar Man in Return of the Living Dead
Yeah.
1, and he was in the second one too. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. And I had no idea that he also had done animatronics, including for the early 90s series Dinosaurs.
that's right.
Oh wow.
He did. He was Fran, the animatronic suit. It was
Yep.
him.
Such
Yeah.
a good-
Here, Nick, Billy wants to address this.
Oh, that I don't know the answer to that. I really don't.
I don't know the status of that either.
I mean, I know he's still featured like in documentaries and stuff, but as far as being in charge of the franchise, I have no idea. I really
Yeah, the
don't.
franchise is pretty much up in the air at this point right now.
At this point, from what I could see too from Cunningham, I mean, maybe he'll make. I mean, with him being in his early 80s now, I mean, I haven't really heard him even make any newer projects. So something tells me that while he is willing to still go out to horror movie cons, something tells me that he's probably retired from doing filmmaking. I mean, like I said, he's 83.
Yeah, maybe.
I could be wrong though.
Yeah, well, just see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna be a while before, regardless whether you guys are coming out with me or not, it's gonna be a while before we go to another. If any cons do occur between late November, well, not November, like anytime during the winter, it's only going to be just local events. As far as things like out of town or out of state, that's going to have to wait till the spring. But oh, and Nikki also told me this too. The actor that plays the stuntman in Thanksgiving, like Nikki and I were talking earlier, and she said that she just wished she knew more. Like she knew that he was in a lot more of her movies that were her favorite,
Mhm.
but I said, well, I texted her. I said, well, I'm sure at some point, just like with a lot of these like a lot of the Paracons we go to. I'm
hey.
sure, oh, hey, Raven.
Raven, how's it going?
Hey, Reggie.
Thanks for tuning in.
I said at one point that I'm sure we'll probably see him again at some point.
Definitely.
And then she texted me back and she said that he is actually going to be at another con, not here in Chicago, unfortunately, but it's actually going to be in Kansas. I said, well,
Yes.
I said, yeah, there you go, Chris. I said, well, if it's like in Eastern Kansas, I've been to Eastern Kansas, but anywhere else, I don't know. But she, of course, said, while she is willing to drive long distances, he's not
I'm like
any part of Kansas.
an hour and 20 minutes from one of the biggest towns in Kansas.
You're only like you're not far from the Colorado.
Yeah, I'm not far from the Kansas border, so
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a great experience.
It was. So, tonight's topic, The Wicker Man, not the Nicolas Cage one. No. We're talking about the original 1973 film that was made in Scotland, several different parts of Scotland. Yeah. Let's see. It was filmed in like the Dumfries and let's see, Galloway, Scotland. Man, it's like several locations. It's all supposed to be like just one town on an island, but no, it's all different parts of Scotland.
I didn't realize until recently it was in Scotland. I mean, I knew it was in the UK, but I didn't realize it was in Scotland. In fact,
Christopher Lee.
Yeah, well, I also thought because of the vast majority of fields sometimes you see in the movie. To be perfectly honest with you, I actually thought they shot it in Ireland.
No, it's not filmed in the Inland Empire, boyo.
Yeah, what he just said.
Well, but at the end of the day, Ireland and Scotland, they have similar.
Accent.
No, not the accent. I was going to say they have similar appearances. The green fields.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the environments they have. It's the same thing in both of them.
Yes, Bill, you're absolutely right. We were going to address that, but Christopher Lee is known for playing all sorts of villain roles, such as Billy said, Count Dooku in the Star Wars movies. He was also let's see. He was Scaramanga in The Man with the Golden Gun, and let's see. He was also Saruman in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yep.
Count Dracula
Count
and
Dracula, yeah. The
Hammer
list goes
movies.
on. Yeah,
What's it?
I said the list goes on. I mean, he's
Yeah,
like not. I mean, I've seen his. He's got one of the lengthiest resumes I've seen out of any actor. I mean, the guy
Yeah.
practically acted his entire life.
that was
Yeah.
true commitment
Check
right there.
out
He
his
loved what. Hey, Tom.
filmography. Hey,
Yeah, that
Tom.
was proof commitment right there. He loved. It's obvious. He loved his job. He loved doing what. And like what Kate just said, yeah, as they say in the UK, Sir
Yes,
Christopher Lee, the legend,
yes,
and
And
he
knighted.
was
and yes, sir, because he was knighted. Yes.
and
Oh,
he was
yes.
also the last, as I would say, of the classic British horror trio to have passed away almost 10 years ago, because the original trio you had
Peter.
was Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, and even though the third guy I'm about to bring up was not from the UK, but he was from the US, but starred in a lot of British films, that's Vincent Price. So he was the last of the classic three to have passed away after Vincent. I think Vincent Price first passed away, then Peter Cushing, and then lastly Christopher Lee.
Yes. It's like, I watched this movie and I just compare it to the remake where it's like in this original everything made sense. The conflict was clear. It was a conflict of Christianity versus paganism.
Yes.
Where in the remake it was just a female dominated island.
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah,
like,
it's like almost like I actually thought when I found out that it was mostly populated by women, and when you find out their particular usual days, to be fully honest with you, I actually thought maybe these aren't. I mean, I know they're it's all Catholics and paganism, but it did give me a little bit of suspicion. Thinking, what if they're not really like what if they're not truly like normal everyday people? What I mean by that is the fact that they also kind of have like kind of a seductive kind of behavior to them.
They did.
I actually thought maybe they were supposed to be like some type of like kind of like similar to sirens or harpies or something, because
Yeah,
they are.
at least the women were like that, especially Willow.
That's what I mean. I thought, are they supposed to be based off like the legends of like in Greek mythology, and with sirens and harpies and stuff like that? I don't know, but obviously at the end of the day, regardless of what you see in the movie, they're just normal people, but dedicated to this cult.
Yes.
yeah.
A cult that believes like the old gods, and Lord Summerisle, played by Christopher Lee, encourages this religion of the old gods and completely like denouncing. Like I'm not sure about denouncing, but like considers the Christianity god to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, like saying that the original god, the original god is dead. So now we're gonna look at something. It's like we're gonna try to. It's like reviving one of their old gods, if you
Yes.
will.
That's
Like
exactly what they did.
Yep. The Pope.
And worshiping the old gods is what got their island all its riches.
All
to
its
me,
fruit and prosperity.
to
Yeah,
me, it's
quote
almost
unquote.
like it actually. To me, it actually has kind because there's. I'm not going to go into detail of it, but there are people out there in crazy groups, unfortunately, like when it comes to certain crime groups, if you will, like gangs. Not all of them. You'll understand what I mean afterwards. Where they sometimes have that kind of crazy belief too. Like to me, it has almost kind of like I mean, not necessarily, but to me, it kind of has almost that kind of like that Viking kind of feel. Like
Yeah.
what I mean by that is like there's okay. So I'm just going to throw this out. There's when you kind of look at real life stuff like that. When I mean gangs, by the way, and I'm not going to go into detail with it, but there's unfortunately some of the white supremacist gangs we know out there. They have this crazy belief system that they say the belief is that when you go to the other side, if you died as a warrior in battle, you went to Valhalla.
Yeah.
So it's almost kind of like that kind of belief. And actually, now that I think about it, again, the women of the cult to me kind of remind me a little bit of almost like the daughters of Odin, if you will, because like the what were they called?
The Valkyries.
The Valkyries, yeah, the Valkyries were the daughter. Yes, just to give a quick educational thing so people can understand better, and this can kind of go around with what we're talking about. The Valkyries were the daughters of Omen who carried the dead from the nearby battle, and it was battlefields. And it was believed that if you died again as a warrior in battle, you went to Valhalla. So it's like with Wicker Man, it kind of, while not necessarily in this case involving Valhalla or anything like that,
Right.
it does delve into a similar case where they're worshiping an old-fashioned kind of god.
That's right. Yeah, they believe that's these gods that like if their harvest had gone bad in a year, then the following year they would offer a sacrifice of a human being instead of sacrificing of animals.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I take that back. They actually did sacrifice animals with a human being.
Yeah.
That's something that you do see throughout history over centuries where things like that did happen. Maybe not exactly what you see in the movie, but
Aztecs did it
centuries ago. Yeah, like some of our famous haunted and historic locations in the UK, Ireland, and other parts of Europe, they did that kind of stuff. I mean,
Yep.
it's sad that they did, but it's true.
And
Yep.
I don't remember if it was the Aztecs or the other ones down there. They'd actually literally like eat the brain of the other ones,
the
thinking they
hearts.
gained their knowledge.
Or
Yeah.
even the heart. You see, like with the Aztec, like
Or
with
their heart. The heart too.
It's
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's really confirmed if animals actually were killed in the making of this film, but I know they. No, yeah, I don't think so.
No, I'm just saying throughout actual history that did happen.
Oh no, because I'm just responding to what Thomas is saying about animals.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is he wondering if animals were killed in this movie?
Not literally killed.
No,
Yeah, I don't
no.
think so.
If they did that, that movie would have gotten a lot of controversy if it was actual animals.
Now Billy's asking if there was a bear suit in this movie, referring to Nicolas Cage punching out a woman in a bear suit.
Oh.
Yeah, give me your perconite baskets. Boom.
Yeah, I was aware. Billy, yes, I was aware about the sequel.
Remake.
Well, no, the sequel. He's talking about the sequel.
Loathsome Lambton Worm.
Oh, you were responding to a different comment. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Here's
One right below that.
Here, now, what Kate just said was really interesting. Show that comment, Don. It came at a time when there was more religious freedom, but society was terrified of Wiccans, Satanism, and all that stuff that became more known, the more books that were available.
Yes.
Yep. And like this whole situation, this movie with the police sergeant in this Howie, who was when he started investigating the island, he was like witnessed like these practices of paganism on that island that just got him more and more infuriated with each thing. Like
It was great.
yeah, which started off with the Willow being there was a song being sung about her by the bartenders that got very sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if I watch this with subtitles, because sometimes I don't understand accents, but watching with subtitles, I read what they were saying. I'm just like, oh my god.
See, Kate also said it was
along with it. So
Yeah,
it was incredibly shocking for audiences back then. They thought someone would save the protagonist, like what always happened. He died. He was murdered. It was so horrible. And it's not even just the idea that somebody would save him. We're talking about somebody who's also a police officer, a sworn officer of the law.
Yep.
Who has to do his job and investigate no matter what the risks
that's
are.
why they were able to kill him.
I think that he was going to, because I know there was also an involvement of a girl that disappeared. You would think that typical of such movies, especially involving cops, you would think that it would end in a happy and say, oh, he'll find her, everything will be fine. Or if he doesn't find her, I mean, if he does find her but is dead, at least he tried his best. But no, none of that ever happened.
Right. It pretty much this movie, for like 90% of this movie, it feels like instead of Wicker Man, it should be called How to Troll a Cop.
Yeah.
Because they just put in this game like, oh, we don't know we don't know anything about this person. Oh, this person used to live with us but is no longer with us. But it's like, nope, just kidding. Nope, just kidding. She's here. She's alive.
I liked it when he opened her desk and the little cockroach they had tied to the.
Oh yeah, that beetle.
Don't remind me.
It wasn't even a cockroach. It was like a beetle.
No, yeah, beetle. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nick.
That's right. I forgot. It was a beetle.
But I just liked how she explained it, and it stays at the same.
Yeah.
Braxton.
Hey, Braxton. There he is.
Hey, Braxton.
But yeah, I should address this. Yes, Kay, this is an example where in one of those unique examples in horror films where evil wins. You know?
Yeah, and not only that, it's just he also unfortunately has to die the worst way possible, being
Oh.
burned to death.
Yeah.
Which again, you look back into history, such sacrifices or executions occurred, like Salem witch trials. I mean, not everybody was hung. Some people were burned at the stake. In 18th century Hungary, there was actually kind of like with Salem, with the fear of witches. In 18th century Hungary, there was the fear of vampires. It was just as huge as the fear of witches in Salem, Massachusetts, less than a century early. And several people were executed for it, including even some who were burned at the stake, because they had that belief that vampires, you have to burn them until they're nothing but ashes. So again, some history basis on this movie that, this is not only just the fact over the cult that you see, knowing that there's, there are, even to this day, there are still cults like that out there that may not go to that kind of extreme, but it's basically combining the cults that had and still exist today and the types of executions and sacrifices that have been made over thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah. Oh man, just insane times those were.
It was. I mean, you have to remember it was a strange place in those days. I mean, just it was almost kind of at times hard to live a daily life. Then it's like just the slightest thing you did that looked out of the ordinary, they accuse you of something, they found you guilty, and then you were executed. Or and not necessarily with this, but that's I mean, not with Wickerman, but it has a very similar element to it.
Yeah, that's right. And then they showed some practices and some of these pagan cult practices that Howie was just kept getting disgusted by, such as, like I said from the start, when when the bartenders or bar patrons were singing that song about Willow, and then Howie goes outside and witnesses an outdoor orgy.
Oh God,
Yeah,
forgot about that. Yeah,
yeah, and then goes back inside, and then Willow tries to seduce Howie through from her room through a song, and like actually has a guitarist, a violinist, and a drummer like performing a song that's meant to seduce him.
Don, real quick, sorry, don't mean to cut. Also, because you're broadcasting on my personal page, there are some people watching from my personal page. I just want to give some shout outs to them. So we apologize that we didn't say hello to anyone. Among those who were watching, Lauren was watching. Hey, Lauren, good to see you.
Hey,
Nikki was watching. Well, Nikki from Australia was watching. I think that's probably why she switched to her other page so we could see her. Hey, right. Jason, good to see you. Angelina Rivera's here. Good to see you.
Oh, nice.
Jason had just said in the comments, this is in response to one of the, like you said, Don, about
who's here?
Niggle Tom!
Tom.
Oh, shit. I need my microphone, huh?
Yeah. You probably need that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did like a quarter of a whole live stream once with my microphone around there. Nobody said a word to me. They were talking to me. They could hear me, but and I looked. I was like, oh my God, why didn't anybody tell me?
Oh man.
Just to get to this last comment, Jason, like it's in response to what you said, Don, was like this was one of the few movies where evil wins. Jason here at one point says evil should win every once in a while.
Yeah, like I said, this is like one of those unique endings where that happens. We've seen that before on this channel with movies like like The Witch.
Yep,
that had a pretty dark ending. And let's see, also, Jeepers Creepers had a dark ending where the evil won.
Evil wins quite a bit. The Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, they don't ever die. They just keep going on, so they won.
Another one I can think of, Sinister, is another one that had a dark ending.
Ooh, yeah.
And some of the episodes also of
look.
Oh my Jill!
Holy
my God!
Hi.
Hey, Jill.
Hey, long time no see.
Hi, Nick.
Should have saw last
Hi,
week.
everybody.
Attention.
Tom.
Any idea how much I missed the hell out of you? It's been months.
Aw. Miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss
Everybody.
having you. Yes.
And speaking of, I brought up Nightmare on Elm Street. Speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm still pissed at you two for having met Nancy. That but I'm more pissed about Ted Raimi.
I was about to say Ted. I'm sorry, Ted. Tom, I wanted to hear you actually speaking when we mentioned Ted Raimi.
And when I heard that, I'm sitting here listening, and my jaw literally hit my chair. I'm like, what? Why would you not have mentioned that? How many times have I said The Evil Dead is my trilogy? I don't include the new one. I mean, that's good, but it's a different story altogether.
Well, I mean, I give them credit for actually trying something different. You know?
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was good. It's just not. It's not Ash's story.
I know.
Ash,
You do realize
Ash is an Evil Dead.
Hey, just remember, Ash actually does make an uncredited, somewhat voice appearance. You know that, right, Tom?
Yeah, groovy. Yeah, I know.
No. The record, the records. That's his voice.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they say that that's actually Bruce Campbell speaking.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of the other one. The other
from 2013.
2013. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when they listen to those audio logs, that's Bruce Campbell in an uncredited voice appearance. But they actually, in fact, they call him a time-displaced Ash.
Well, I mean, there's always going to be little things where they like to fuel the rumors, like when that other one came out with the girl who went through pretty much everything he went through in the first Evil Dead.
Yep.
Except for her losing her arm, because that didn't. No, I mean it was different. It was a different thing, but like he was in the end credits, and he said, you just saw his profile, and he said groovy, and there was this whole rumor going on that she was actually in an alternate universe where the Deadites still go across the multi-universes, and they were going to cross paths, and there was going to be an Army of Darkness 2, and it was going to be those two.
I did hear that,
but it never happened because Bruce Campbell said, you know what, I'm done playing Ash.
Yeah, but then they did Ash versus Evil Dead.
No, that was no. I think that was before he said he was done. Like when they canceled the series is when he said he's done. He said he might play them like voice acting if they did like cartoons or video games, but he's not going to do live action Ash anymore after Ash versus Evil Dead.
That would explain why his voice is in the audio logs than the most recent one, and that would make sense.
Yeah, I hear some scratching.
Oh, I'm sorry. My headphones are tangled to my hair, so I'm trying to untangle. I'll mute.
Oh God, that's always the worst.
I didn't know.
Give me a minute.
I was going to say, could have been me. I was eating some candy too. So.
I'm listening though.
Okay, no. I was just wondering what that was. So don't worry, you're good.
And yes, I have played the Evil Dead video game. Whoever asked.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few games. So, like a couple of them were released when I was a kid on the PS2.
The one on the PS2, I can't remember which one it was. I started playing it, and I got so into it, and the CD apparently had a defect in it, and it would always stop at a certain point and then just restart.
Oh, yeah.
So I could never get too far with it.
Oh man, I back then I had to have like a what they called like a disc doctor. This like a little device you had to like turn the crank and it's it's supposed to clean the disc. Yeah, I remember
it
those
didn't work.
Yeah, now I just buy digital copies.
CD doctor, that's what they call them. Yeah,
I
used to have one too.
There are actually websites you can go on, and it's a website. You don't download anything, and for free, you could play every game on the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, original Xbox, like right there in your browser. So one day I will go back to playing that. I mean, I have my controller.
You got a controller?
Yeah, I do.
The Atari 2600 one? Always give you a callus right here.
Oh, the Xbox, Xbox 360. Oh man,
real quick, just to respond to the comments from my personal side, Jason here says, boring when the ending is always good. Angelina says they live forever. And Angelina also just said, great panel. So she's enjoying the hell out of this. In fact, Angelina, she's been on some of our other shows, primarily, I think it was the Day show that we do. She's sometimes
Oh,
on
nice.
with us every now and then.
Nice.
You
Has
said
she
you were
seen
talking
the
about your
movie?
personal side.
She's seen what?
Has she seen the movie?
Don't know, honestly. So while she's here, yeah. Angelina, have you seen it? And also, she just wrote 360, my favorite gaming system.
Wow.
It was a good one.
It was mine till it started red ringing like crazy.
Oh, so that's what happened to my PS3 that kept getting the yellow light of death. I took it to get it repaired like 3 times, and to the point where I was just like, you know what, it's crashing every 30 minutes, so it's not even worth keeping. It's not even worth
I
fixing.
still have my 360 in the closet here and my PS2.
Yeah.
I still got my PS2.
Angelina,
I just
you're
haven't
still-
turned them on in years.
Okay, so no, she has not seen the movie. Although she also just wrote, I cannot watch horror flicks. Her hands are in front of her face the whole time.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about that with this movie. It's not so much horror.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's more suspense and kind of cultish.
And nudity.
Well,
yes, there's
yeah.
lots of boobies. I like that.
Lots of movies.
Of course, you would comment about that, Tom.
I would pretty much say that Wickerman, it's pretty much more of a thriller than a horror film.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I consider it like the greatest folk horror. I mean, I guess
There you go.
I guess what you're talking about is what they're concerned about is all the blood and gore. This doesn't really have that.
No,
Yeah, this don't have any of that.
it's a little slow for like the first half hour.
Yeah,
Like for it's not until he starts getting involved in things and starts figuring things out that it gets a little more exciting.
Rigs up the bunny rabbit.
Angelina just
The
said,
hair.
Angelina just said in response, I can handle nudity. I'll definitely watch it now.
See?
I'll check
Okay.
it out. And then she's
Oh.
like, yeah, blood and gore I cannot handle.
Everybody loves boobies.
Except Nick.
oh my god. Oh man, but
Let's
Yeah,
not get
it's-
into what Nick loves, okay? We're going to start a whole Minecraft chat if we do that, and we don't want to do that.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
my
gonna
crap,
start that.
yeah, but
I'm gonna kill him next time I'm on there. Though,
like the shock factor in this is pretty insane. You know, like the sergeant in this, Howie, he keeps discovering all these different practices that the pagans on this island are performing, such as like very sexual ones, like such as the maypole scene where they sing about like fertility. What was it? Like
The
the whole
maypole is the phallic symbol,
yeah,
as
the
the
life
kids said in the school.
yeah, the life cycle. And I was actually it was pretty crazy to learn that even though it was all boys who were supposedly singing the song and just spinning, like going round in circles around that thing, apparently it was the whole vocals were girls, were young
Oh,
girls.
really?
Yeah.
I can believe that, but
Well,
yeah,
at that age, I
I mean, it feels a little disturbing though, knowing that little girls were actually singing a song about fertility and reproduction, the life cycle.
yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
couldn't try to make a movie like that. You couldn't do that today.
No.
I mean, they may have gotten away with it back in the 70s, but definitely not today. No way.
No. And apparently, all the music that song, along with all the music in this, was written by performed by Magnet. It's it's a Scottish music group. In fact, let me look up when they formed, or if they're still around now.
They sounded quite Irish in the one song.
yeah.
It was like, I don't know. It was like the second song you hear in the movie.
Let's see. Oh, nope. They don't. They're not they don't perform anything else. The only thing we see, they only formed and did music solely for the Wicker Man. That's what it is.
Time to
Yeah.
download the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I could not for the life of me figure out why it was called that until towards the end. And I went, oh,
I'm sure it's on
I-
YouTube. You could probably
I thought
find
it-
the
it's on
soundtrack.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure the soundtrack is available out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
YouTube
totally
has just about everything.
Oh yeah. Well, almost.
That's
Well,
why.
it has me.
That's why I said just
It has Tom's World,
not everything.
It has me.
and it has
It's got
We're on
me.
you right now. Wait, no, wait, whoa.
Whoa,
We're
whoa,
on your
whoa,
channel.
whoa,
Yeah,
We're on your
yeah.
channel.
Whoa.
Importantly,
The
Oh,
dog
my-
pile on down. It's
yeah. Well, let's not forget. I didn't forget, Tom, that there's also this crazy guy out there that, man, he always likes to try to prove himself so much. Runs this channel called This Is Tom's World. I mean, you know who I'm talking about, Tom? He's such a jerk, isn't he?
Yeah, I know. And people that wear his hat are really weird.
Yeah, I mean, geez, look, they should be following us, not that guy.
I mean, what people that wear his hat? What do they have? A sign of him behind them too? I don't know.
And there's this guy who loves movies in the entertainment world called Don. He wears this necklace right here that has his first initial on it.
Yeah,
You got the D.
The D is also referred to for the city of Detroit, Michigan. Just so you know, I'm just saying. Called the D.
My brother-in-law made this for me when I was a groomsman at my sister's wedding. He crafted it himself out of solid bronze.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Yep.
Actually,
So it's my my insignia. And
what do you have, Chris? Is that a pantyhose that you're stretching?
Yeah, I was just
No.
looking at that.
I was about to say, what the hell was that?
It's hard as hell to put this back on.
It looks
You
like
guys-
a pantyhose.
Geppetto, the cat in our house, wants to say hi. My dad.
Oh,
let
you
him
got a
in.
cat.
That's a big
Hey,
cat.
Geppetto.
Here, zoom in on it so we can get a better shot of the cat.
Yes, here.
Say hi right here. Look.
Oh, she looks just like my other cat.
Say hi. Look. Everybody says hi.
Hello.
hi, Teddy.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Trying to climb into
Okay.
the computer.
uh-oh,
Yeah.
it's about to turn into the ring.
I told him you guys want
I
to
know.
say
She
hi.
crawls through my computer. I'm gonna.
Here.
All right. Come
he's
on,
like,
get down.
Yeah, he's just like, who the hell are these guys?
I know.
Got to rename the cat Samara now.
I have to put him down as soon as he starts to bite me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's biting my
Angelina's like,
That's right.
first off, she said pantyhose, and then she's like, so cute. Oh,
Pantyhose are cute.
no, I'm talking about
kitty.
I mean, fish
And
names.
then the Chihuahua jumped on me a minute ago, but she took off. So
oh crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Ran for the border.
She has a cat too, Jill.
Taco Bell.
Every time, you
Chihuahua.
know.
oh
on my
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Bye.
I have my cat Slinky.
Took off.
She's sitting across from where I'm sitting. But every time I hear
Who else
crazy
has-
cat people, I always think of the crazy cat lady from The Simpsons. Ah, yeah!
Kate, I am not a crazy cat person. I don't have cats. I'd rather have
Not
a dog.
not even one.
I don't have any animals in the house unless you count my dad.
Or you have to start drinking.
Well,
My
that
God.
depends. That depends on what I'm drinking and how much I've had.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got any cats in my house either.
You consider yourself an
Miller
animal?
Lite's
Tom?
not going to do it. Sometimes.
I got 2 dogs, no cats.
Oh, here. I just thought of something. What was really weird? That scene where where she tries to cure like a little girl's sore throat with by putting a frog in her mouth.
Do I get it?
Yeah, that was
Oh
weird.
God.
Ew.
The only thing I can figure is that, like, I know some frogs emit certain chemicals because there is supposedly some kind of frog that if you lick, you will start to go on like an acid trip almost.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that, but isn't that like considered like an old wives' tale?
No,
Right.
no.
No, some
No.
can be toxic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
just
say,
In the
mostly-
movie, they actually said it took it out of the little kid.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like, yeah, I thought it's usually
Yeah.
poisonous.
It's usually mostly
that's why it
toads.
croaked. That's why it made that noise.
Yeah.
It was
Poison
more
dart
like-
frogs. Yeah.
It was more like a pagan thing,
Yeah.
like to
Yeah, that's the-
remove the sore throat.
But it's
Yeah,
usually
I think
toads that emit the stuff. Like not
Yeah.
frogs, toads. But
Yeah, I was about to say that looks like more like a little toad than an actual frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angelina, speaking from my side,
Toads.
she's gonna get to sleep. She's gonna watch. Good night, Angelina.
Good night,
Angelina,
Night.
thanks for
Good night.
watching. Say, have a
Tom.
good night. Tomcat, as Kate said. You got a kitten, Tom. You changed your mind. What Kate
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've had cats. I just don't. They don't. You get them, and they don't care about you unless they want attention. Other than that, don't touch me. Leave me alone.
Right.
He's got one sitting in his window in Minecraft.
Well, cats do show affection. Cats do show affection.
They do, but like they get in those moods where it's like they don't even want to be touched. Dogs will always. The dogs will be like, yeah, you know, like
Wait. Can you do that one more time?
no, we're not getting a screen capture.
I'll just rewatch it later then.
Uh,
Yeah, make a loop out of it.
Yeah, make it no. You better make a GIF out of it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I'm about 50 minutes in.
Yes, it was 50 minutes in.
Yeah,
Remember
50
that,
minutes.
guys.
Remember that. 50 minutes.
Just loop it.
There's not enough pictures and screen captures of me throughout the chats.
No, Tom. You know what you did? Now you made something for yourself that you could use as an intro anytime you go on your lives on. This is Tom's World.
There you go.
I embarrassed myself enough on them. I don't.
Oh man. Okay, so all right, we'll change the show subject for you, Tom. Okay, let's
So the movie, yeah, the movie,
Yes. we'll change the subject. No more embarrassment. We promise.
Yeah.
Maybe.
yeah, boobies in the movie and,
Oh
and
my
frogs.
God, laughing.
So many.
Yes. So yeah, especially where the woman performed that fire dance ritual to promote healthy pregnancies for those young women. Yeah, and I looked back at that scene. They were clearly wearing like bodysuits that were like kind of see through, so they weren't technically completely nude.
Well, when the innkeeper's daughter was dancing, she was.
Well, that one, yes, but the women at the fire scene, no.
And that was the first boobies you saw in the movie too. Like,
Crazy how that was Britt Eklund, who also played Goodnight in The Man with the Golden Gun, the Bond girl.
Yeah.
It was her.
I thought she looked familiar.
Yep.
I thought she looked kind of familiar too, and I thought, wait a second. I looked her up, and that's where it's. Oh, her! I remember her now.
There's a couple people in there that looked familiar. There's one guy that looked really familiar. I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head. No, well, I know him.
Oh, maybe her. The inn owner.
No, a different guy. He's kind of goofy looking. I mean, a lot of the guys were goofy looking.
There you go, Tom. Did you see
kept
that?
the booby count.
Got a
Tom
booby
kept the
count.
booby count. No, there was too many to keep count.
Way too
But
many.
I'm looking at him like, man, I know him from size. So I looked up. I found his picture on IMDb from the pictures of the movie, and I clicked on his name. And he's been in a lot of things here and there, but the only thing I could think of that might have stood out was A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, Clockwork Orange.
He was the guy that Alex had as like a parole officer in the beginning or whatever.
That guy.
Yeah.
He was kind of a perv in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in this movie too. It's like I saw him. I'm like, man, I know
That leads to the. I don't remember him because I remember like when he was in Clockwork Orange, he would always say something. Yes, I mean,
yes.
I'm surprised he did. I'm surprised they didn't do something like that with him in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I will admit, it was funny when he said that in Clockwork Orange, but everything else he did was just creepy.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wasn't lacking creepiness in this movie, but
No, he
everybody on that island had it.
No. I mean, he was in Clockwork Orange, but no, this one he was completely different.
Yeah, well, he was still creepy.
Yeah, he was still creepy regardless.
But there was a couple other faces I just couldn't place, and I didn't see them in the pictures. They were just like fleeting faces and stuff like that. But it was definitely a strange cast, and it makes me not want to visit any islands in Scotland should I ever go, especially privately owned ones.
Hey, Joe. Joe's in the chat.
Oh,
Shut
Joe, how's it going?
And Kate's like the troll old guy.
Oh yeah, Mr. Trollolo. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like that video was like back in like I'm gonna say 80s, and I only just learned about it like 15 years ago.
Yeah, that guy's like, I think he's gone now.
Yes.
Yeah, he passed
But
away. Like
I saw a video of him doing it when he was old. He didn't sound the same.
Yeah, he passed away like in 2012, I think. And,
Yeah.
Tom, this movie is almost as old as you.
Actually, well, he wasn't even that. No,
it's actually older than me because I was born in 75.
That's right.
Yeah, he was like 77, 75, I think.
I was born 75. This is 73. So.
It's as old as me.
Damn, that's old.
I told you, he was in his late 70s when he died. So even then, he wasn't that old.
Yeah.
It's all fake, Tom. You got to visit all the islands.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie we were talking about. I didn't read that. Yeah, that video of him. Yeah, I'm older than that.
Tom got to see all the boobies in.
Yeah, so we're like halfway through the movie before we meet Christopher Lee's character, Lord
Yeah, I know. I
Summerisle.
kept waiting. I'm like,
Where's
Yeah,
he at? Where's Dracula? Where's he at?
yeah, yeah. He explains the island's origins, explains the religion that his grandfather had introduced, and
Explain why they're in front of a fire naked.
which upset Howie, saying like your grandfather raised you to be a pagan, and he's
Yep.
just like, and I love like his response to that. He said, "A heathen, conceivably, but I hope, but not I hope, an unenlightened one." I did like that line.
Oh, check it out. Joe said he's buying a new game system this week.
That's the one I have.
He's getting
Xbox
the,
Series
Xbox
X.
Series X.
oh, he's getting the Series X. Oh, nice. That's like
I have one.
that's like the bulky tower one.
Yeah.
I'm good
Yeah.
just sticking with the computer, but
Yeah.
Not that tall.
I'm good with my PS5 and the Switch 2.
and
Yeah.
the computer can
Whatever you
run
have,
most games
stay
for
with.
me. So
You know, one other word of note that I should bring up about Wickerman, it's kind of also kind of
wait a minute. You just made it one word and made it sound like a Hebrew last name. You said
What?
Wickerman.
Wickerman.
You say, you, you didn't say
Wickerman.
Wicker Man. You said Wickerman.
I don't know why I keep calling it Wickerman. I know it's Wickerman,
Welcome to the island.
but I know it's Wickerman. I'm just so accustomed and stuck to calling it Wickerman for some reason.
That's like saying Spider-Man.
One who's
Right, yeah, exactly.
Superman.
Okay, so
Yeah.
One who builds
I'm gonna fly around the city.
well, it's funny too. Just a few years after, that's when he had that movie come out.
Winger Man.
That
He's
sounds
from the
almost like,
90s.
that sounds like another superhero name right there, Winger Man.
I used to listen to Winger Man.
Yeah. I was forced to because it was on the radio, but at that time, I didn't. I was like, "This is hairband music. I don't want to hear this. Put some
Wait,
metal
was it
on."
on-
What the-
If it was on the radio, Tom, then why didn't you just simply shut it off?
I wasn't always in control of the radio.
Oh well, yeah.
When you're in the back seat, you have no control of the radio, and you can't hear any of the conversation going on in the front seat.
Oh, so Joe couldn't even finish the movie.
It's well, Joe. If you'd gone past the 20-minute mark, like I said, it takes about a half hour or so. Then it
Agreed.
starts picking up. I'm not going to say it gets like super intense or anything like that, but then it becomes more interesting.
Oh yeah,
It does get a
Once
little
he starts
slow.
figuring things out.
I mean, I'll admit I fell asleep for like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
But
it's
in my
slow.
defense, I just came home from work, and
Well,
I
yeah,
always
well,
snap in this chair.
Yeah, well, if you watched it after you got home from work, that's one reason to fall asleep. But no, seriously though, it's a bit slow going for the first 20 minutes, half hour. Then afterwards, things start getting good.
oh yeah. It definitely starts getting good when you see Christopher Lee halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of there's another movie that kind of did that with me years ago. Again,
You were in a movie?
like Tom too. It was when I came back home from high school. Was the same with the movie Seven.
So a couple years
ago. Like,
That's
don't get me wrong, it's a great movie.
It's weird.
Well, it's not even just that. It's just there's a lot of talking and stuff, and there's just parts of the movie where it went really slow. There were times I fell asleep.
I do have it right there.
Like the first time you watch it, it's a very strange movie and hard to keep up with, all the way to the end. And then when it's over, you're like, "What the hell was that?
Yeah.
What's with the heck? I want to know what's in the box."
Yeah. What's in the box?
Yeah.
Oh, Enderman! Movies. There's a movie called Enderman.
Might be. Yep. And you're in it, Nick. You play the hero, or maybe you were the first victim. I don't know.
He just plays the guy that screams Enderman for a while. Look, that you know what? Should that be Enderman?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm a pickle.
Yeah. So, but then this, just when you think the Wicker Man can't get any stranger, right when May Day starts, all the Islanders start putting on their animal outfits. Yeah.
I mean, they're not all animals. I mean, the guy that he stole the costume of was the fool.
Cool. That's right.
Was Punch.
Yeah. It's like
Cool.
this in this, unlike the remake, the whole twist makes absolute sense. Like,
And they're even explained to you. Just
yeah,
in
they
case-
even explain the whole thing. But the remake, it's like there are plenty of holes in that plot.
So they could put Nick Cage in this movie exactly then.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
updated.
Right. And also,
you know what would make this movie better? No, don't.
Nick Cage.
yeah, what would make this remake better is if we constantly have him hallucinate about a girl getting hit by getting run over. Yeah, that-
No, kid, I would not do that. I would not dress up as a cockroach. Not on your life.
okay, then I will.
You know what? That's what I got to put in my
Hell?
bed.
That's weird. That, did you guys hear that?
I got to put cockroaches in my bed.
Oh, yeah.
Or yeah, just make a cockroach in Minecraft and put that in your room so that way Nick won't be trespassing anymore.
That's all right. He's not going to find my bed now because I am currently in the process of moving in Minecraft and currently right now Robert's the only one that knows where it is because he found me when I was making it. But
you don't trust us?
Not you.
No, we don't, Nick.
The main reason is to hide from you.
Because
You found me yesterday, so I'll give you props. But after that, no more.
Yeah,
The main reason I did this was to hide from you. It's not so much to hide from everybody else.
I'm just being your loyal doorman.
Yeah,
and you won't even see my name, even if you go past where I am.
That's right. See, Nick, you've been trolling everybody and like stealing stuff, and also damaging damaging some of our stuff. That's not being a good neighbor.
No, well, first off, I haven't stolen anything in a very long time.
That's not true. You've stolen my bed by sleeping in it.
Exactly.
Well, it's not. I didn't take it. Actually, I'm just sleeping.
They're like,
won't ever happen again now.
Yeah, well, you'll come back. You'll miss me.
You know they got
secret
hideaway doors that you can't even tell it's the door unless you know it's there, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things I could do. I will eventually make it. Like right now, I'm not giving away too much of it right now, but we'll just say that when I'm in my base, nobody is going to be able to see my marker or my name. So
yeah,
I know a guy. I know a guy who can help me.
He won't.
Oh, so like so back to the movie. So like Howie is like so Howie can now not leave the island because his plane has been sabotaged, and so now he's decided to find the girl Rowan himself by just pretty much breaking and entering every people's home.
And that didn't work out too well.
No, it didn't.
Nope. Then he went back to the inn, and then what was it?
They slipped him a Mickey.
No, it wasn't slipping Mickey. It was like a hand.
I couldn't tell if it was real or if it was
like
supposed to be real.
I think it was supposed to be a human hand. It was like what was it?
I mean, it did have
Hand
wicks
of Glory.
coming out of the.
Yeah, it was called the Hand of Glory. It was meant to make him sleep, which could possibly be for days.
That didn't work either.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, because he was he pretended to be asleep, and he was onto them.
He badly pretended to be asleep. His eyes were like flicking like crazy.
But he wasn't looking at them while he was doing that.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, and then knocks out Willow's dad unconscious, and then steals the Punch the Fool costume. Punch.
And he made a weird sound when he knocked him out too.
Yeah, it was like what?
that was bad acting.
Like, what the hell was that?
That guy later went on to star in adult movies.
Yeah, still, I'll take that over punching out a bear.
Yeah,
being punched out by a bear. I'll take that over that.
Unless he's on cocaine, then that's a different movie.
Oh yeah, the bear's on cocaine. He won't punch. He'll rip your throat out.
Yeah,
cocaine bear.
God,
if it's Nicolas Cage, yeah. What cocaine bear wasn't that bad?
Yeah.
What? I've seen worse movies.
Yeah, oh no, most definitely.
Cocaine shark.
Oh, that surprisingly enough, that actually is a thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
They made it shortly after Cocaine Bear.
How would that even work? They don't breathe air.
Well, yeah, but they could still sniff things in the water.
No.
Yeah.
They could ingest it, but they couldn't inhale it through their nose. They don't have one.
Sharks do have noses.
No.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
The big point.
Punch it in the nose.
That's their nose.
Yeah.
They have
I was gonna say, Jill, you should, out of everyone, you should know. You live in California. You got great white sharks off the coast.
Do they have nostrils in the nose?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't believe us,
They
go on
smell.
Google image and type in
Okay.
shark.
We gotta look up shark anatomy.
okay.
But
It's not Shark Week
even if
anymore.
they did,
They can smell blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
even
They can.
even if they do, the cocaine would be wet. It would not be like a powder to inhale. It would be like a gel, and it would just kill them before. Like it would get them stuck. No, it just doesn't work.
No.
Cocaine bear, I can buy.
Okay.
Kate said, Kate said, go on.
I'm gonna second.
So
That's what's gonna happen in the next Minecraft. Nick is gonna be put into a Wicker Man.
Yeah.
Wickerman, no, he's going to be a Wickerman.
Wickerman.
He's going to be made of wood, and he's going to have a little yarmulke.
And you're gonna shoot him with
my
a flaming
God.
arrow.
Well, and
I'm
also,
Nicholas Wickerman.
Yep. We gotta get our crops, Nick. Our crops failed. We have to put you in the Wicker Man.
That's right.
yeah, but what are you gonna burn me with?
Fire.
Flaming arrows.
Fire.
Well, I know fire, but you
White
gotta
hot
have
in that
burn
gun, huh?
me.
Did you see the movie? It was all made of wood.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't start talking your Beavis voice with fire.
But I just don't understand how he couldn't bust that door open. I mean, it was just made of wood.
Yeah,
Well,
he
they-
could have done that. Which I will
Yeah.
give. I will give the remake credit for this. They did break Nicolas Cage's legs, and so that would have affected his ability to get out, and also put him higher up in the Wicker Man's head. So that way, even if he did somehow find a way out, he would have to take a long fall down. So
Yeah.
the remake did do right in that aspect, but yeah, everything else on it sucked.
Right.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. They said it's made out of wicker. I was like, I used to break that stuff when I was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the wicker furniture around our house. I'd be like, snap. It's like,
But it looked like branches, like
There were
like
definitely
thicker.
branches. Yeah.
yeah.
They
They were
were.
calling it wicker though, still, but still, yeah. It was. It looked thicker than wicker.
It was like not a very impressive structure.
And they did take the ladder away so he couldn't climb down.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
But still,
No,
I think
I
I
would've
would give
jumped
my
out.
damn to try and get out of there.
Yeah, I'd have broke the door down and jumped out. They
I
weren't that well tied together.
Yeah.
And when the fire crept up, it would have burned the ropes before it burned the wood, and then you could have just jumped out and then maybe ran for it if you happened to survive the fall.
Yeah.
And
Well,
just break
yeah,
your
you had
legs.
the ledge of the
Yeah, you get like
fire
impaled
right
or
there, so
something.
maybe ran and jumped real quick and hope.
Yeah.
But yeah. And, yeah. And then
I
there
thought
was-
they were going to throw him in the ocean at first,
Yeah,
I thought so too.
it kind of made you think that at first, didn't it?
like when they were talking about a sacrifice and it's him and everything, and they have him looking over the edge. I thought, oh damn, that sucked.
And then they
That's
picked him up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that big
and then
guy
put him
just-
back
tossed
down.
him.
Man.
He
Yeah,
married him.
you would think
Made him
that.
cross the threshold.
But nope, they just throw ale into the ocean. Barrels of ale.
Such a waste.
I know.
What's
I knew you were
going
going to say something like that, Tom.
That's
Yeah,
I
like
mean, come on.
Flammable.
They got Poseidon drunk.
Yep. I'm pretty sure all the fish that were swimming along that coast are now drunk.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go up on the land and I'm gonna
Yeah,
kick their
you
ass.
know, hey, man, what are you gonna do?
A shark got drunk from that.
You know, I think I'm gonna
Right.
grow legs and walk on land.
You know, I'm just going to say real quick, because I remember watching this from Shark Week last year, that they actually did try to test. Well, they couldn't use actual cocaine, understandably, but they used some type of sugary material of some sort to see if sharks would be attracted to like something that was close as you could ever get to like actual cocaine. And so they tried. They just like shot it into the water, and there's all these sharks that are swimming around. I don't really remember. I don't know if they really paid much attention to it, contrary to popular belief.
Oh, I'm
Probably.
biting my tongue right now and trying to be PG. I really am.
Yeah, save that for your lives, Tom.
No, my lives are way PG. Way more than I am on these.
Sherbert.
Now, I'm not sure if it was Sherbert.
The pantyhose.
It was again. It was a year ago. I watched it.
And Don's back.
Did you wash your hands?
I just went to get a drink.
Oh, I thought you peed.
No.
Just gotta make sure
No
you
pee.
wash your
No.
hands.
I always go to the bathroom before the podcast if I do have to.
Yeah, well, sometimes it happens.
Wait,
You know.
You guys have
Kate-
sherbet lemons and sherbet lemons. Do we? I thought we did.
I know
I've
we
never
had
heard of them,
lemons
but-
at the store. I don't remember sherbet lemons.
You know, I love how Kate asks these questions like she doesn't live in the U.S.
Well, it could, I mean, she could. It could have been a point where we did have sherbet lemons, but didn't anymore. Maybe that's what she's wondering. Like,
I
if
mean,
they-
lemon
ice
sherbet.
cream.
We have lemon sherbet, like
She's still
sherbet
learning.
that's lemon flavored.
She's still learning, Tom.
Well, how long has she been here now?
Hey,
How
come on,
long have
give-
you been
come on, Give
here?
her a break.
I'm not gonna. No, she doesn't give me any breaks. Why the hell am I gonna give her one?
She helped you kill Nick.
Well, there you go.
No, she didn't help me kill Nick. I can kill Nick perfectly well on my own.
I
That's what you guys
demand
are-
a duel from you now, Tom. Now that Kate beat me.
You don't want to do that, man. It's just going to end quicker than it did with her. She was just toying with you.
Wait till I'm there, Tom,
3
and then
years.
I'll scoop up all his stuff. I need
Yeah. See, now we have another person that can play that you can mess with while I actually do the stuff I want to do. That you always interrupt me in, that get me upset, and then have me chase you.
Yeah, and then start planting stuff inside my house, Nick. I know it was you.
What?
Planting, throwing a whole bunch of flower plants inside my house. Yeah, I know it was you.
That wasn't me. I don't even know how to make flower plants.
Yeah, you do. You
No, I don't.
You pick them up, you put them down. What is there to know?
I don't even know how to make flower plants.
Oh, okay. She sent a picture of the sherbet lemons.
That's a candy.
And
They
so,
look like lemon heads.
Send it to me too.
yeah, like what I would like to know is, in this movie, if Sergeant Howie, since he's a cop, why doesn't he have a gun? Why wasn't he carrying a gun?
Well, don't forget it's the UK. I mean, for the most part, and I think Kate can confirm this. They don't.
carry
Well,
guns.
I don't even know if they were allowed to, because there are still countries to this day where their law enforcement don't carry guns. So I don't know if they weren't allowed to carry them back then. But
I would say that they were allowed to carry them. It's probably just the street patrols that didn't.
yeah,
They carried the billy
Unless
clubs.
they were, yeah.
The
I was gonna say
bobbies
that
carried the billies. You know,
dispatched to certain situations, they'd have them, but
for
like-
his situation, I would say he wouldn't normally have had one.
well,
I
I was
mean,
gonna say,
he's flying out to islands and stuff. You know,
he
I
probably
think
should have
basically
had
a
one.
weapon for any officer in the UK
Yeah.
back then. I mean, that kind of like what you described, Tom. I mean, it sounds like they didn't really carry
Well,
them.
what she just
They
said.
they were essentially okay. Yeah, just the clubs. Well, and
The
it makes
military had the guns.
Why didn't he have a club?
well.
well, the bad guys
Yeah,
don't
they
have
put a boot
clubs.
on.
Even if they had firearms or guns, I mean, I'm sure even back then those were for emergencies only.
Yeah, but bad guys have guns. So why would you say, "Oh, well, we'll protect you with this piece of wood"? What? You know, what are you going to do? Bat the bullets away?
If he's quick enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only going to last so long before it just explodes. You know?
Well, I don't know if it will explode, but and also to
Military
answer your
had-
question, Tom, Kate said she's lived here now almost 3 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
The military, okay, the British military had the guns. Okay.
yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay.
But that's why I said, but the bad guys have guns that the regular cops on the street deal with. So where does that make sense? You
They don't
know?
have
I know for a fact that like,
It's not as bad.
even by today's standards, in nearby Norway, their law enforcement over there, they don't carry weapons. Well, I mean, they do carry weapons. They don't carry guns in Norway.
They carry web shooters. and-
They carry. It was something else that they carry over there. It's not guns, and I learned that because over a decade ago there was actually kind of a massacre that occurred in Oslo, and it was involving bow and arrow. In fact, because again, guns are much more tougher to get in Norway. So not only did this attacker, which sadly killed a famous singer, by the way, Norwegian singer. But when the police came to investigate, they didn't have guns. They had to use something else to take down the perp and take him into custody.
Oh,
Pepper spray.
oh yeah. I imagine lots of police out there have that.
Oh yeah, I think they have that. They do carry that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Police officer didn't know that either. Back in the 70s, he hated. Well, what you're getting yourself into when you're getting yourself in law enforcement. I mean, it's a great way to protect and serve. So it does come with its dark side, because putting yourself in dangerous positions, seeing things that most people don't get to see, it's not always exciting.
Come to
There's
the
a lot of
dark
slang
side.
words from here too.
Yeah, a lot of slang words for police
We have
officers
donuts.
in the UK. Kate also said police were super high status back in the day, lots of respect and fear. Not like now, I guess. They could beat you really bad and get reinforcements.
Yeah, but if you had a gun, how would they get close enough to beat you? And how would they call for reinforcements if they're now dead? They got a headshot. Bam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever the bad guys have, the good guys should have too. They should, you know what I mean? Because then you even the playing field, and you got a better chance of saving lives. Unless they have like rocket launchers or grenade launchers or something, then you're probably not going to save lives. You're going to probably contribute.
I think you probably would cause more loss of life.
Depends on the game I'm playing.
I mean, in the Wicker Man remake, Nicolas Cage had a gun, but somehow they got the bullets out of it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure back then and even today, having a rocket launcher in any type of possession is extremely illegal.
Okay, I'm just imagining I'm just imagining in the 1973 Wicker Man. I'm just imagining what would be like if Howie actually had a rocket launcher.
He would have blown up the orgy.
Of course,
yeah, he probably would blow up the entire island.
The rocket launcher would be illegal, but do you think that the bad guys got their guns the legal way?
Nope.
Well, and also, I mean, let's face it. I mean, because this is the UK, James Bond sometimes had rocket launchers.
Occasionally.
Yeah, but he usually carried like a little tiny gun. I mean,
if you play the video games, he carries something that's like has a put over his shoulder.
We have no gun.
Yeah, if it was GoldenEye, he would have like an arsenal like no one's business.
Yeah, that's the time when you run away.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just enter that cheat code, give me double rocket launchers. That's when every bad guy in the game should run like hell.
Yeah, so because of that, it just makes me wonder again, because it's all in the UK and the fact that, it has an actress from Man with Golden Gun. I just thought, where the hell was James Bond in this whole thing? I mean, they must have had to have known him.
Wasn't he?
Rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, this is when Roger Moore played James Bond. It was his second time playing James Bond. Like, let's see, it was 1974 when it was the following year when The Man with the Golden Gun came out, and that had both Christopher Lee and Brett Eklund, from this movie and that movie.
Let's see, is
Brett Eklund still alive? Let me look her up.
I don't know if she's still. I think she might be.
Let's see, born in Sweden.
Oh, I didn't know she was Swedish.
Let's see, Scandinavian model. Hasn't been in a movie since 2006. Let's see, what is her birth year?
She's probably retired from acting.
I would imagine. Oh, here, born on October 6th, 1942.
So in that case, is she still alive then?
Yeah, she's alive.
Okay, so at the time she was in Man with Golden Gun and also this movie, that means she would have been like that would place her in her 30s back then.
Yes, that's right. So, which means that now she'd be in her 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah, 83.
Yeah, same age as we mentioned earlier, Sean S. Cunningham. She was born the same year he was born, 1942.
Right.
Same age as my mom.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Let's see. 1942.
World War II.
Yeah. Let's see. My grandpa would have been 15 back then. He would have been 2 years later. He would have joined the Navy.
My
Oh, yeah.
grandfather,
Yep.
that time, I think it was 2 years later that he joined. Got
Good
involved.
night, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. I thought he was. I thought you said hi. Okay, good night, Joe. Sorry. No, my grandfather at that time, he joined. I think it was the Air Force. Both
Hey, your
grandparents.
grandfather at that time. So you had a different grandfather at another time?
I guess you could say that. Well, but anyways, no. They no back then they would have both of my grandfathers, my mom and dad's dads. They would have been in their. They would have been a bit older than yours, Don. They were about 24, 25 years old, and they both got involved during World War II.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, here.
There they are.
The
They
sugar.
look like lemon heads.
Yeah, they
That's
do
what I
look
was
like lemon.
They do.
I used to love lemon heads.
Yeah. I ate my share of them.
Oh,
And the cherry bombs.
What's the inner part like? I wonder
Yeah,
what
that's
it's like. Is it taffy?
It's like
or is
cream.
it is it like it's solid all the way through candy, or is there
Yeah,
some other
'cause-
material inside?
Yeah, because lemon heads,
Yeah.
they were solid on the outside.
They were all the way solid.
Yeah, but they had some kind of white
These ones did.
interior.
I remember that scene in the movie with oh gosh, he plays like himself, like twins. It's like a
Oh yeah,
and he's giving the girl that he wants to talk
Yes.
to the sherbet in her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I remember the name of the movie?
Hmm.
But it's like during Prohibition time, right?
Right.
yeah. It's I know what
He
you're
plays
talking about.
Venom.
It's been
Tom
years.
Tom
I
Hardy?
don't remember which one it was.
Was it Tom Hardy?
Tom,
That's
are
who
you
plays
hungry?
Venom.
Yep.
Venom.
Are you Bane?
Venom.
I wouldn't care who I was till I put on the mask. Yeah. But let's see. What do you guys think was the most shocking part of this movie? Because of Wicker Man, because there are quite a few of them.
Well, I think just that the girl actually existed. I thought,
Yeah.
obviously, I realized that they were setting them up for something right
they
from
were
the very
schooling.
beginning. But I just thought maybe they made her up and they just grabbed some random picture from that came with the picture frame or something. Or,
Yeah.
I thought she was dead.
There was a point where I thought she was.
The girl was never missing at all. So yeah, they were basically he was set up and they screwed with him from the very beginning. Even the mother of the girl was.
They had to make sure he fit all four qualities of those.
Well, he was chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is 90%. Like I said, 90% of this movie is trolling a Scottish cop.
He was the chosen one, but that's a different movie.
The shocking thing was that the last part, that why they chose in the category that
The
you know
whole twist reveal, like
yeah.
Was one of the things that he's a virgin? I don't remember
Yeah.
that
Yep.
coming up at all in the movie until
Yep.
then.
Because he was gonna wait till
Yeah.
marriage.
When she tried to seduce him, the next day she said something about you could have had me or something.
Right,
He's like,
but he said I'm engaged to be married, so
But
I
do
won't
you
have
think-
sex. I won't have sex until I'm married or something.
But do you think she was trying to save him?
No, I think she was just testing him.
Because if he
maybe.
wasn't a virgin, they couldn't sacrifice him anymore.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
was one of the things.
Right,
true.
yeah.
they,
And this is
maybe
an
it was
older
a
guy.
test.
This is an older guy too, so who knows if he was still a virgin even by then.
Plus,
Yeah,
they
but
would have
this-
just let him go on his plane because he got with the town horse. So,
That's just what I would have said in that situation where they're gonna, light the fire. I would have been wait.
Oh yeah, I did have sex with her. She's lying.
Something happened.
He could have just said that at the end. Oh wait, I actually was with that girl in bed.
That's right.
So yeah,
She was
so,
pounding on my wall naked, so I let her in. And
yeah, so there you go. You messed with me and set this all for nothing.
Yep.
so now your crops are going to die, and so are all of you.
Yeah,
But I happen to know another guy who's a virgin on the mainland. If you want me to, I'll bring him back.
Or couldn't he have literally just said, quit my job?
Yeah.
And then you only have the power of the king.
Yeah, I quit my job. I'm not a cop. That means I don't have the power anymore.
See, and then they can find out after he leaves that he did lie and he's still a virgin, but he ran and he went to the U.S. and he's hiding out in Chicago. So now he's like a private detective in Chicago, and they start finding him, and he's hiding from them, and like,
Well,
They'll
truth
just do
is,
their
I thought I heard
research.
the guy had also found a way to hide out in Philly too. So rumor has it he's still living in Philly.
you'd never know it here. There's
Oh my god.
he could be one of the people living down at Dinosaur Lake. I don't know.
Yeah, he might be. Hey, yeah, that's the other thing too. You make a good point. He could be living in Dinosaur Lake.
That would be great. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love what Kate. Tom should write a novel. Yeah, you should write a novel about it,
Should.
Tom.
Yes.
They did write a novel. Well, a sequel.
Well, I just laid out the basis of the story. Somebody else can take it.
There you
I
go.
mean, he actually got saved in one of the sequels. And
It could be an ongoing thing, like maybe now that we have like AI and stuff, they can bring Christopher Lee back. Just have another actor and do the AI digital thing on his face.
and then
Yeah,
they
fair.
did the Wicker Tree.
Yeah.
You could also bring back.
Yeah.
You could also bring back, in your case, Tom, a younger Sylvester Stallone for you. You know.
Still can't understand him.
Yeah, apparently Sylvester Stallone is interested in playing Rocky again if they do a Creed 4.
But
He is-
how didn't he die?
No.
No, he didn't.
I thought he died in like Creed 2.
No, he
No.
That's
didn't.
the whole reason I didn't watch it.
No, he didn't.
No, he
No.
didn't at all. He's still
He has
alive.
cancer or something, or
But he
He'll be
survived
coming
it.
out in his wheelchair.
oh, I thought
and-
they killed him off. I'm like, I ain't watching that.
No, he didn't.
No.
Mickey was bad enough. I don't need to go through it again with Rocky.
Penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Burgess Meredith. Yeah,
Burgess Meredith. Yeah.
Yeah. Burgess Meredith. He's been dead since 97, Alzheimer's.
Wasn't his
Yeah.
last movie he did was
Something
Grumpy or Old Men?
Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah.
Or
That was his last movie he
the
did.
sequel, I think he was in.
That's what I
Wasn't
mean. Not the original Grumpy or
Yeah.
Old Men. Yeah.
he? Yeah.
You know, my favorite with him in it, undoubtedly, actually, is Burnt. You know, I'm surprised we haven't covered
That
this
was the
one.
movie.
Burnt Offerings. That'd be another good one to cover.
Burnt Ovaries?
No. Burnt, no. Burnt,
How did they get burned?
no, Burnt Offerings.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
How to
okay.
get burned?
the sex was just too
Burnt
hot. They got
off,
How to
burned.
get burned? How to get burned?
From
Oh.
the
I'm
Wicker
sorry.
Man.
Not over fire.
I'm sorry, when you said
Well,
that,
how they got burned was she got with the Wickerman, and
Jumping over that fire.
See, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Don, but when you said that, when you said bird, I thought you said bird original. I'm thinking, oh God, now Don's going to go about saying that the bird is the word.
No.
no, you would be the only one that would do that.
No, just you.
Well, Tom, don't you know about the bird?
Well, apparently everybody knows about the bird.
The bird's the word.
The bird is a word. Bird.
No, sorry. Right.
Jesus Christ.
This is popular.
Look,
with the troll
they
worldwide.
did it to me.
Thomas.
Uh-oh. How are you doing, Jill? Someone else?
Good. Thank you.
I can see.
Yep.
Okay, somebody-
Let's see. Oh, Tom got back. Oh, that's right. Thomas has been gone for a while. Okay. But,
Yep.
So Wicker Man, I do consider this to be the best folk horror movie because it really makes this whole thing feel real. You know, that's one of the things that I feel like is most disturbing about the Wicker Man. The realism about this whole pagan cult, this whole conspiracy. You know, like it just that's the most shocking aspect of it.
You know, when it first started and they're showing the different scenery and stuff like that, my first instinct was, when the hell were there palm trees in Scotland? Did you see the palm trees? I've never, in all the times you see Scotland, Ireland, you never see one palm tree. Where the hell did palm trees come from in Scotland?
Well,
It's supposed to be part of the storyline that he put.
yeah, I
fruits and
mean,
stuff.
yeah, this pagan colony was experimenting with the way they were growing things, so maybe they did successfully grow palm trees.
But even where he took off from in the beginning had them.
It's supposed to be the paradise.
Yes.
But like
It's-
we're in the beginning when he got in the plane and he took off, you could see before he got to the island. You could see palm trees, and that's why I'm like, what?
I missed
What-
that part.
I see palm trees. I think of California and Florida,
Hmm.
Yeah.
maybe Arizona,
Hawaii.
maybe Nevada.
Just to
Well,
show that the island's exotic, I guess.
I was going to say not Nevada. That's nowhere near the ocean.
Right.
You don't have to
There's
be
no
near the
palm trees
ocean to have palm trees.
Don't you judge me.
Too late.
Oh my god.
Like,
That happened years ago, man. But yeah, that kind of threw me. I'm like,
Yeah. This
Yeah.
film kind of reminded me of Midsummer a little bit,
It
the
does. It
mating
does feel that way. Yeah.
and the sacrifices.
Yeah.
All right. Midsummer's another good one.
You know, one other thing too that should be noted. I mean, it's like I was going to say this earlier. This movie also kind of came at an odd time too, because this was around the time. Like, yes, it was the early '70s, but like just a few years prior to this movie. I mean, obviously, there was a huge difference, and it's coincidence. Where just a few years earlier in California, like you had the Manson family murders, which of course prior to the murders, you had the Manson cults, which they kind of delve into those kind of beliefs, the sexual nature of certain things. And then, just several years after, well, I wouldn't say several years, I would say a few years after Wicker Man came out, then I did it again, didn't I? Oh, man, I did it again, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Wickerman.
Jesus Christ.
sorry.
Wicker Man, a few years after Wicker Man came out, then in 1978, then you have the Jonestown Massacre involving Jim Jones and his cults. So it's weird how such a movie that's involving a cult was kind of almost like caught in the middle of two real-life cults. And while not as extreme as like what you see in the movie, they kind of, again, they delve into some similar belief systems.
I don't know. Slaughtering a whole. Yeah.
What?
I said slaughtering a whole group of people is pretty extreme.
Well, yeah,
buttering a hole.
What I mean by extreme is it's not like that they were, burning people at the stake. I mean, with Jim Jones and his cult, yeah, they all committed suicide, and then Charles Manson, his cult committed the Tate LaBianca murders. But still, I mean, those are pretty extreme. But it's like there's just some realism.
I get what you're saying.
Caught in between the two events of these two cults that were going on during those times.
That's right.
But it's also based on a book.
Yeah.
So
I just figured, I'm just really surprised that people would be willing to make a movie about a cult because, again, like the Manson family murders, they were so notorious and that, again, involved this cult. So I'm really surprised that they would want to make a movie based, in this case, on another cult, because when you get such widespread news like that, especially when it's involving a murder or a series of murders, you would think immediately.
That's the term serial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think it would just be way too soon to make a movie like this. But
it don't get hit the same because now you're thinking of like modern times with like social media.
Oh yeah, today, yeah.
Back then, all that stuff, and it's just everyone heard about it eventually. It died off a lot quicker too.
That's kind of how I see it too. I mean, it was different back then.
Yeah. Oh no. Whatever. Sharon Tate died. Okay. Like.
I feel like Wicker Man would not work today because you could just like live stream yourself. I'm like, okay, look here, I'm on the island. Crazy cold people. Yeah.
Well, but a cop probably wouldn't do that while he's on the job.
I don't think he would care.
Who?
Checking in.
Wait, who would?
I don't
Well,
think
the remake they didn't have connection.
Yeah.
Well, and
I think they're like isolated. They didn't have.
Well,
true.
The new one,
they didn't have like a connection. Like Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, even by today's standards, you couldn't get away. Like a classic example, not necessarily a cult, but it involved two people trying to sacrifice. Two kids and trying to involve sacrifice another kid, their friend, the Slender Man stabbing.
Yeah.
By the way, one of those girls, by the way, I guess she's still locked up. She actually was caught. She was caught and charged with escaping.
What was that called?
The Slender Man
Slenderman.
stabbing.
The Slenderman?
Slender.
Slender Man
Slenderman.
stabbing. The Slender Man stabbing.
The Slenderman stabbing.
Well, and you can kind of look at a Varsity Blues laying down in the middle of the highway. People went into that and actually got ran over.
Yep.
I mean, movies influence people in stupid ways sometimes.
Sometimes movies are influenced by people in very stupid ways too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, like you said, Diamond, definitely not. I mean, like what you all said too, Chris, like it's a different time back then. News didn't get as widespread. And of course, they probably were starting this project early, but more importantly too, I mean, it was, it was far distance. Things didn't reach out as quick. But like I said, try doing that today.
Yeah.
That would be a much different story.
Yeah. True.
And based on it, I think the book was in '67.
Example, you guys remember when that movie The Forest came out?
Oh yeah.
Right. That involved the Aokigahara Forest, suicide forest in Japan.
That's right.
Yep.
We were going to go see that movie, but the people that me and Don hung out with back at the time, we got word from one of those friends that one of her friends who was still in high school tragically committed suicide. So we thought it was best, with complete respect, we're going to see a movie that was involving suicide. We thought it would probably be best, as much as we really wanted to see this movie, because one of our friends, her friend, had committed suicide. It's just not right for us to go.
Yeah.
So we had to cancel seeing it in theaters. It was the right thing to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, what I mean. You get that idea, where when it comes to certain movies or something, and then comes to real life crises or tragedies, in this day and age, you just can't do it. And even if you could, or whatever cases, you just got to be really careful with it.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss or offend anyone off.
Right. So that's going to be it for this edition of the FearFans podcast. Next week, I'm considering VHS 2. A lot of people have been wanting us to cover that one. And I guarantee you it is better than the first one.
You showed that to me, right, Don? I can't remember if you did.
Maybe one or two segments, but I'm sure it's on two. Here, let me check just to make sure.
I remember we did the first one.
We did it
That's
last year.
how I watched that.
Let's see.
Or why I watched that.
You want to watch Laserdisc. Trust me.
Laserdisc? Okay.
Yeah, VHS 2. Oh, here it is. It's on Prime Video. It's on Tubi. It's on Pluto TV.
Oh, Tubi. That's even better.
Yeah, it's on Tubi. So, yeah, it should be watchable for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll have to see. I don't think you showed me that one, but I know you showed me a few of the other VHS movies.
I showed you VHS 85.
85,
yeah. That's one of the newer ones.
And I'll say it while we're live, just on the odd chance that since you guys met her and she had a connection with Nick, the Heather Langenkamp.
Yes.
Listen, if you come on his show and I'm not there, immediately leave. Immediately. Say I'm not doing it without Tom. Sorry.
me and Nick have been discussing that if she were interested in coming on my show to discuss Nightmare on Elm Street stuff,
yep.
Tom, I will definitely have you on for that.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got to talk Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 3.
I'm sure I'm probably going to still have you on anyway, Tom.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, you know that, right, Tom?
What?
If she came on this show, your Verizon internet would pop out again.
Oh. Hey, you know what?
It probably would.
You should have. Why not have her on one of your lives?
Because that doesn't fit my channel genre.
Come on, give it a chance. Come on, just get to the chopper.
Yeah. But if I talk to her, maybe I could convince her to come on an episode of Dom and Tom's World. Maybe we'd make a comeback with just one show. Just one.
I kind of figured you were going to say that.
I've been doing it for years.
Anyway,
That's gonna be it. That's
Anyway,
That's gonna be it. That's going to be it for this edition of the FearFans podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to tune in next week as we cover VHS2. I know how much you guys wanted us to do that, so we're making it happen. So that's going to be it. Have a good Thanksgiving holiday. Have a good night, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.